Hello, hello, Pisces, Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or whichever placement brought you here. Welcome to Be This Practical Tarot and your love messages for the end of September. We are going to ask what is showing up for singles and for those of you who are in a connection for the rest of the month. Feel free to look for the timestamp below. But I do want to say sometimes the messages about what's showing up for singles or your more independent energy can support the energy for those of you who are interacting with somebody. So, if you want to check out that part as well, cool, you do you. Trust that you know which of the messages you hear are for you. Now, I do start the reading with an energy check, all right? So this very first part of the reading should sound like you. That's how you'll know that you're at the right place. You have the Seven of Wands showing up here and the Emperor. Okay, I feel like you're getting some inner strength over here toward your love life. Okay, with the Seven of Wands. Ooh, all right. I am hearing that you're finding some inspiration, okay? With the Seven of Wands, this could be that you're overcoming some hardships for some of you. If you're dealing with somebody, you could have been facing some challenges with your person, maybe not seeing eye to eye, okay? Some fights, some quarrels, okay? And for those of you who are single, it could just be that you're frustrated with your love life, but you're suddenly saying, you know what? I do want to charge forward. I do want to stand in my power. I do want to stand my ground and kind of see what's out there, but you're not quite making some moves yet, okay? The Emperor showing up reversed is letting me know that there's still, like, you're trying to consider what are the logisticals of the situation, right? How are you going to logically address the situation? The Emperor takes care of business, but they're also very smart about how they go about it. So I feel like there's some knowledge, some wisdom that you're trying to gain before you actually make any moves here. So let's see. All right, Pisces. What else is showing off for you singles? We're going to go ahead and get started with singles. Wow. You know what? I don't see. I had a deck in mind. Oh, I see it now. Wow. So I couldn't see the deck because it was upright like this with the Seven of Cups. Okay, so for some of you, I'm going to say the Seven of Cups is the card of dating. So for some of you, you could be deciding to go out on a couple of dates. Okay, you could be dating somebody or dating a bunch of people, right? Something like that. But exploring your love life is what it seems like. Okay, now let's see. Let me do a quick cut of the deck here. All right, and then we'll get into what is showing up for singles. Okay, you have the Knight of Swords. Okay, Six of Pentacles, Five of Cups, and the Page of Wands. Okay, so this is interesting, Pisces, because I see you just holding back. I want to know why it is that you are holding. Wow. It's like the answer was already here. Five of Cups, Five of Cups, okay? Ooh, Pisces. I'm going to say, Pisces, you could be feeling very connected at this time. You could be getting a lot of spiritual downloads, spiritual messages. I mean, you are a Piscean, so I feel like that's always happening for you. But I do get the sense that your spiritual realm or synchronicities, symbolism, things like that could be significant for you at this time, okay? So I don't know, like, just kind of keep your ears open, keep your eyes open. Look out at the natural world is a message that I'm getting, okay? Or messages from the natural world as well. But I was gonna say, why is Pisces holding back? Five of Cups, okay? There is something that you're carrying past hurt, okay? Cups that have been spilled. All right, now what I'm gonna say, right, like, and both of these have the same imagery. Three cups being spilled, okay? But what's remaining? Two cups. If you just turned around, you could see, right, like those two cups, which is usually associated with partnership, with balance, with a connection, right, with feeling, that emotional fulfillment as well, right? Like a sense of, I would even say, like, completion within yourself, even if it's not with somebody else, okay? But there is this sense of, like, look, for some of you, if you need to cry, cry. If you need to wallow, wallow. If you need to brood, brood, right? But I am hearing the message, right? Like, honor your feelings. You're not dismissing your feelings, but I am getting the message that some of you may have been in this energy of despair or this energy of loss for way too long. Okay, and that is what's keeping you from charging forward. Like I said, I do feel like you are regaining your strength here. And there do seem to be some moves that you're making, like, or you're getting ready to make here, okay? But this despair, or this hearing the word desolate. Okay, so some of y'all could be feeling like you've been alone for too long, or isolated even. All right. I feel like, first of all, it was teaching you something about what you need, teaching you something about what it is that you are craving. But also, like, it's time to look around. It's time to look at your options. Okay. With the Six of Pentacles showing up back here as well, I'm gonna say, being willing to cultivate something, to do the work. Know that you are, like, I don't know, the Six of Pentacles is an energy of give and take, okay? So being, well, sorry if this sounds kind of harsh, but you being in your mystery, you just kind of being isolated, or further isolating yourself, that's not you. You're not giving your energy into your love life, or into yourself, or into your romantic endeavors, right? So if it's something that you're looking for, okay, maybe you're just looking for self-love, all right? Maybe you're not even looking for somebody right now. Okay, maybe your priority is yourself, but you still have to give to that. Okay, so how are you giving to yourself at this moment? How are you showing yourself that you love yourself? Okay, whether these are, like, I don't know, think about what it is that you need. Do you need to tell yourself, right, how amazing you are? Do you need to do things to take care of your physical health and your body, your mental health? Do you need to buy yourself something nice? Okay, like whatever that is. Okay. Yeah, let's see. Tell me more about this Five of Cups, Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords. Look, I feel like as you do this work, I feel like the more you work on your self-love, the more energized you are going to feel. Okay, like I said, I feel like this is a time, at least for the rest of the month, where you're regaining your strength. Okay, I love this because it's like the Page of Wands is showing up reversed over here, but then the Knight of Wands is like, yep, you know what, we're gonna charge forward. Okay, and some of you could be blowing off, wow, from the Page to the Knight to the King. All right, holy fire. Okay, look, some of you really need to get, okay, I just heard your solar plexus chakra, but also your sacral chakra could need your attention at this time. Okay, so this would be finding balance in your energy of creativity, finding balance in how you are valuing yourself, your ego, your self of authenticity. Okay, just kind of look into sacral and solar plexus chakra healing or balancing, and see if anything resonates with you. Okay, that's your homework in case you want it. You don't have to do it, but it's showing up here. Right, but so much progress. Okay, Page, Knight, King. Okay, that fiery energy is beckoning you, is calling to you. Okay, it's saying allow yourself to feel that passion. I do feel like as you work on loving yourself, taking care of your needs over here, you're going to find that energy, right? Like you're jumping, right? Like 7, Page, Knight, King. But a lot of this does seem to need I feel like you're releasing, with the fives, challenges, okay, over here. All right, but like you do seem to be releasing, I'm gonna say, for some of you it could be people. All right, people that have told you, how to live your life, or what it is that you need to do when you're dating, or how it is that you need to love yourself. For some of you, it could be that you're suddenly just gaining that clarity, right? Like, you know what? Society tells me that I should be married and have 2 kids by now, but I don't really want that, right? Or maybe the opposite. Maybe you're like, whoa, society is telling me that I should be single and I should enjoy myself and I should just enjoy having some flings over here, but I don't really want that, right? So what do you want? Okay, I feel like you're separating yourself from any ideas that are or how can I say this? You are identifying which of the ideas that are running through your head, that you're learning about, that you're understanding, which are your ideas and which were dang, I really just heard the word implanted. Okay, so which of these ideas were implanted in you, or yeah, dang, sorry, I got a very vivid image. So spending some time in nature, okay, and the natural world could really be speaking to you, okay. Sorry, because like I said the word implanted, I just saw, right, like these little seeds, right? So maybe it wasn't even something big that somebody told you, like this is a life lesson. It could just be somebody that something said, maybe something that you watched on TV, a little idea, a romantic situation that maybe you idealized and you thought, oh, that's how things are. And it was like a little seed that got implanted in you. You're like, yes, this is how things are. But then the idea grew and the idea grew. And then all of a sudden you have this, I'm really seeing like vines wrapping themselves around, like, sorry, I don't know why I'm getting such vivid imagery in your reading, Pisces, okay? Pay attention to your dreams, pay attention to symbolism, okay? I was talking about this, okay? But it's like these ideas are growing, and I feel like you're so caught up in them that you haven't even realized that some of these ideas are not your own, that some of these ideas are weeds and harming you. So I feel like it's up to you to start, trimming things, start cutting things out that don't feel good for you, okay, Pisces? Woo. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there, all right, singles. Seems like you have a lot of work to do for the rest of the month, all right? But I feel like it's ultimately going to be worth it, okay? Like you will be hot, you will be standing in your power. I feel like you're very close to this glow up right here with the King of Wands, okay? Very much being seen, being in your power, being wanted, being desired, all right? You're gonna be feeling very, very good soon, okay? But like there does seem to be some work that you're doing in the meantime, all right? Whew. Thank you for sharing your energy with me. I'm gonna go ahead and move on to those of you who have somebody on your mind. All right. So hello. Welcome. Those of you who have somebody on your mind. We are going to start by asking about this connection. All right. So tell me about this connection between Pisces and their person. All right. Okay. Wow. King of Swords. This you could be asking about somebody that you're maybe even not communicating with. You could even be in separation. There's not a lot of forward movement happening toward this person. You could have had a disagreement based on you trying to stand your ground, and it might have pushed your person away. There could have been some miscommunication. Okay, so maybe if you're not in a complete no contact situation, there could just be miscommunication, misunderstandings happening here. Okay, but let's see how your person is. How are they experiencing this? Okay, well, Page of Wands, Four of Cups, Six of Wands. All right, so overall, like they're not, I'm gonna say they don't seem to be feeling very good about the situation. Okay, get the sense that they're afraid that they missed out on an opportunity. Okay, so they could be feeling, I'm gonna say they could be feeling like they lost you already. All right, like this is a sense of feeling defeated. I don't know how much action or how much, yeah, like how much action they're taking toward you. Okay, I don't see them making any moves right here. It's almost like they're just in this energy of accepting what happened, being like, woe is me. Okay, which I'm gonna say, I don't, tell me more about this, because I don't know what we, I mean, for some of you, it could just be that your person doesn't have, like, maybe they don't want to be forceful, or they don't want to force something on you. But I do get, like, they don't feel great about this, okay? But let's see. Let's see. Why are they not making... Yeah, that's what we're going to ask. Why are they not making any moves toward Pisces? Why are they not making any moves toward Pisces, please? Okay. All right. Wow, what is it that they're thinking? Okay. Okay, look. First of all, they have a hard time expressing themselves and expressing their feelings, okay? They could be having difficulty. They're like losing sleep over this, okay, is what I'm gonna say. All right, they're very, very much in their head, but I do feel like they're trying to figure out what it is that's not working. They might not be making any moves toward you at this moment because they don't even know what needs to be released. They don't even have that clarity about what's not working out. Like they might just be feeling very, I'm seeing like very in the dark, very unaware of like where did things go wrong, what happened. So they don't know how to make a move toward you because they don't really know what it is that you need here. Okay, with the death card, I do see that they don't want this to move on the same way. So like if they were gonna come back toward you, they would come over here saying, we need to have this rebirth. Sorry, I'm really seeing this as them like kind of waving a white flag and being like, I come in peace and this is what I'm offering you. But they're not there yet because they don't know, like that they don't understand. I go back to this miscommunication. They may be misunderstanding your needs, or they might just be hearing what they want to hear when it comes yeah, like they could just be hearing what they want to hear. All right, sorry, I just saw a red truck. I don't know. I don't know why I don't know why I'm telling you that. Okay, sorry, it just really caught my eye. But yeah, that's why they're not making any moves right now. We're gonna ask for some advice for you, all right? Because I think that is where we are at right now. Okay, do we have some advice for Pisces for this connection? Let's see, what's Pisces advice for this connection? Wow. Ooh, all right, look. I'm gonna say a couple of things. For some of you, you could be exploring your options together with this person. Okay, for those of you that are hoping to heal the situation, I do see you all looking at your different options, kind of figuring out, talking about it. Okay, I get the sense that it's almost like you have to take a step back, but be willing to open and say, okay, well, let's discuss. So, what is it that's the problem? What are our options here? What hasn't been working out? Which I think is going to take a lot of strength from you over here, and you being willing to open up like about all of those thoughts and feelings that you're having. Okay. Um, some of y'all could be traveling together, or there could be something about you traveling or going on a road trip. Okay, I don't know why. Okay, I don't know. I just really saw this. Once again, I'm getting so many visuals with you where you're reading Pisces, but the message, like, have you heard that, right? About like when you're driving down a road and it's like both of y'all are going the same way and just kind of having a heart to heart, so it could even be, it doesn't even have to be like a long ride or a road trip. Okay, it could simply be that maybe you and your person are kind of going on a drive, and as you're heading in the same direction, right, like you're starting to open up, starting to talk about things. Okay, I don't know why I'm seeing this like car talk thing. I don't know why I'm really picturing that truck. Okay. What is going on, Pisces? All right. Why am I getting so many visuals in you? Okay, maybe you're really dreaming up. Yeah, seven of cups. Okay, a lot of dreamy energy over here. Okay, as well. Same with the Mother of Cups. All right. Now I'm gonna say, for those of you that you don't really want to heal this, that maybe you're done with this person, you're like, too much drama, too much baggage. Like if they're not gonna make any moves, I don't want to make any moves. Okay. There could be more options. Like, I'm really seeing this Three of Wands as you exploring your options out there. Okay, like maybe you're traveling by yourself, maybe you're putting yourself out there. The Three of Wands is like really very much like, I mean, yes, like waiting for your ships to come in, or you're ready, right? Like you're ready for your ships to arrive, but you're also out there looking. Okay, you're not hiding yourself. The Seven of Cups, it's a card of dating. Okay, so for some of you, maybe you could be lining up a couple of dates, figuring out what your options are, just kind of getting to meet and know new people over here. Okay, prioritize your self-love. Prioritize. The Mother of Cups is showing up reversed here, which is telling me that above everything, Pisces, okay, this can be a card of Pisces. So especially, for those of you who are, if you didn't listen to the first part of the reading, I'd like to encourage you to do that. Okay, you don't have to. Okay, but for those of you that are feeling an energy of despair, or that you're carrying a lot of pain with you, okay, allow yourself to nourish that, to heal that, to, yeah, like really, and I'm really seeing this as like doing nice things for yourself, okay, like healing things, validating yourself, nourishing yourself, okay. I'm not talking about overindulgence here. I'm talking about doing little things that are going to warm your heart. What, you know what, I'm gonna do self-care deck. All right, I haven't done this for anybody else, okay, but I'm really getting that Pisces needs to hear from my little deck of self-care right here, right now, okay. But yes, okay, like do, I'm also seeing this as like, don't be afraid to set boundaries, and don't give so much of yourself too quickly to others, okay. You first, all right. I'm just gonna say it in another way because I don't know why I felt the need to. You are like, don't dismiss yourself for the sake of making other people happy, okay? Because like for some of you, it's like you're dismissing your needs to try to make your person happy, to make others happy, okay? And just kind of be mindful that you're not doing that, right? All right, self-care for Pisces, and then we're gonna wrap up. I'm gonna say if there have been messages for you here, please feel free to let me know your likes, comments, subscribes. Let me know if you'd like to see more readings like this. All right. I want a green one. This one. Okay, wow. Look, you have, we're just gonna do, I saw write at the bottom, okay, so if you're a writer, a journaler, okay, a poem, a story, all right. So we're just gonna give you some options here, okay? Yeah, look, read or listen to a short story, okay? Maybe just to listen to different perspectives. It could be fiction, it could be nonfiction, okay? I'm really getting like fiction or memoirs, okay, for some of you, all right? What were the messages? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Okay, something about you, finding like those experiences where you might even be mirroring people that have had your experiences, so that you don't feel so alone here, okay. You have nature. We were talking about nature, okay. Touch some dirt, talk to a tree, okay, ask a plant if you can touch its leaves or something like that. I'm even getting like, sniffing plants or something like that. Make sure that they are safe, okay. And do keep an eye out. Yeah, I mean, like don't touch anything that you don't know, right? So for example, maybe you're like touching a pine and you know that that's safe, right? But if there's a plant that you don't know, you're not just going out and picking out and then randomly finding out like, oh, that's poison ivy, or that's like something that is giving me a rash or something like that, okay. I don't know why I just heard stinging nettles, all right. So just be mindful of what it is that you're touching, okay. But getting out into nature, okay, creating space to have some fun, some joy, okay. Breathing exercises could also be very important for you right now. What kind of taking a step outside and practicing your breathing exercises, like maybe even looking out your window or going out the door, especially if you're feeling anxiety and things like that, okay. Breathing from the belly, okay, so like deep breaths, okay. Finding inspiration in tiny persons, tiny like tiny places, sorry, I meant like tiny things. Like it doesn't have to be like it doesn't have to be like a big thing, right? Like, but it's like, what little things inspire you, right? So like it could be sorry, I'm like, why did I hear like why did I say that? I meant more like little things, okay. Like it doesn't have to be like you're looking for the end all of inspiration. It's like you're just, I don't know, like maybe you're looking at cute pictures of kittens online, right? Or maybe you're looking at a map and finding a beautiful city, right? And you're kind of like, oh, that looks really pretty, right? Like, I don't know, but, and then maybe that encourages you. It's like you're starting small. I think, there you go, that's what it is. It's like you're starting small and then allowing that to build, right? So it's like maybe you're looking at random places around the world and then you're saying, you know what? I'm gonna travel there, all right? Like I am going to get myself there, and that would be like later inspiration, right? But you're finding inspiration and kind of just, I'm seeing this in just like things around you, all right? I'm gonna go back to this nature, places to speak to you, okay. All right. You also have pray, all right. Prayer, I feel like for Pisces, I would hope that This is an energy that's not too unfamiliar, or that you understand the different, right? Like, just remember, prayer does not have to have a religious connotation. It's not like you're necessarily praying to a deity, okay? It could be your connection to the natural world. It could be you talking to your higher self, or doing a higher self meditation. It could be meditation, period, okay? It could be you speaking to your ancestors, or speaking to passed on loved ones, okay? Like, this can vary, but allowing yourself to feel connected to something bigger than you, okay? Like, that is what I'm talking about with prayer here, okay? Sorry, just because I always get pushback on the concept of prayer, so I do want to clarify that that can look a lot of different ways. If none of those sound like you, or you're just like, nope, you do you, okay? These are just suggestions, all right, Pisces? And finally, we talked about this earlier, eating orange food. But what we talked about was the sacral chakra, sacral. That could be something that needs balancing at this time, okay? But eating orange food, all right? Carrots. Ooh, we're about to hit. We're about to hit harvest season for pumpkins, for squash. Okay, if you can get some sweet potatoes, if you can get some pumpkin, if you can get some carrots, all right. Like, I don't know what's harvest. I don't know, at least where I'm at, all right. Like, that's what we're harvesting in this moment, okay. But orange foods, all right. Surround yourself with nutritious. I just heard butternut squash, all right. So maybe it's time to eat some of that, okay. Also, I heard salmon, all right. So I don't know. But orange foods, all right, could be good for you at this moment. I'm gonna go ahead and leave it there, Pisces. All right. I hope that there were messages for you here. Thank you for sharing your energy with me. Thank you for being here. Have a wonderful rest of the month. All right, and best wishes. Bye.